ladies and gentlemen, let's talk about how I made around $1,000 today trading the nasdaq. And the reason that one of my accounts says $400 in balance was because I accidentally had my ratio trading set up from the last time that I took a trade. Oopsie doopsies. It's okay. Let's get into it. So, oopsie, don't mind. This is just something I was just forward testing in my head. Anyways, let's get into it. So, we come into the market open for today. I was originally biasing longs to London, right? Because the latest drawn liquidity that we have is literally from the beginning of this month. And if we take a look at the high time frame side of things, we don't have lows until literally 2025, which is freaking last year. So I really didn't expect this to come lower. However, we did, and I just took what I could get. So we had Asia highs, London highs lined up with my midnight level, and we were in a discount. So I expected us to come back up to a premium. So let's talk about this fib first. That's when I started kind of looking for my entry here. Notice how we had insane reaction once we stepped out of the fib, right? So that's kind of why I based my trade around. We had a higher time from S&T with, it was one of these lows. I do believe it was this low right here. Yep, 6:48 in the morning. And that was our external SMT. We did have an internal SMT, but that did get breached when we started looking for our position right here. Yep. The internal SMT was one of these lows. I believe it was a 30-second internal SMT. Whatever, I'm not going to open the 30-second chart right now. Let's just talk about the trade itself. So I took it until the unfilled 5-minute, and I'm sure you can see there's 2 execution marks. The second one, me getting break even, but you know, like it is what it is. So I was originally looking to take it all the way until London highs, but I told my live stream that we wanted to go break even and partial out at the CE of the 5-minute, which is exactly what I did. As you can see, we have our 5-minute fair value gap right here. We retraced into it, and fortunately, we went back down, but it's okay because we still made money on the day. I was looking at a 30-second inverse fair value gap, which we had right here. Bang, bang. It was a very, 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 very small fair value gap, or rather inverse fair value gap, but still did the job nonetheless. And we broke structure as well. As you can see right here, we broke structure on the 30-second to continue moving bullish. And I was like, okay, we're definitely going to be looking for a retracement now, which is exactly what I got in on. I meant to get in on the closure of this candle right here, but we did actually just take it a second later. You know, it's okay. It is what it is. Didn't really get too late of an entry here. Took until the CE, and then we dumped right after that. So I want to talk a little bit more about the fib, because the fib is something that I've been using a lot in my trading recently, and it helps me a lot with higher time frame discretion. And essentially how I like to think about it is price. I know ICT, for example, says, oh, price is algorithmic and is controlled by an algo, all this stuff. I think that price is moving in a trend, okay? And the primary way that it moves is it'll go like this. Bang, 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 bang. This is good price action. We come up, come down for a retrace, and then keep going back up. And something that I found out with my fib is the golden levels that are right here, the golden pocket fib levels, is an insane area for retracement. If you were like a high RR trader, you could have literally like bottom take this. Like we'd have like a point of drawdown or some shit. That's just not how I trade because it's not super accurate. Doesn't win a lot of the time, but I like to use it as a discretionary tool to kind of point which way I want price to go, right? Because I was thinking in my head, it's extremely unrealistic for us to come all the way up here, forming beautiful price action. I know it's a little choppy because it's pre-market, but you get my point. And then just dumping straight down to this low without having a singular retrace. There was just absolutely no way. So that's what I was looking to catch. And I was like, if we do somehow manage to not go bearish and continue moving to London highs, great. I get my trade. Worst case scenario, I partial out and then I get trailed out at break even, which is just fine with me, right? So that's literally what we did. We came up for the retrace into the 5-minute, closed bearish, and then just continue dumping until these lows. And after we hit these lows, wow, what a surprise. We chop because we took liquidity. There's no more liquidity to be taken. We're just going to range, okay? And that's what's happening right now. It's 11 a.m. So that was kind of my trade on the day. I hope you guys learned something, enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you all in tomorrow's trade recap. All right. Peace out.